tell you what, dipshit. You don't like my policies, you can just come on down here and smooch my big old white butt.
Ken Pettigrew, that is one angry American. His voice is a weapon. I am not going to mess with that guy.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Is it true what they say about the way you people are gifted? Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Make sure you wear rubber, dude. Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch.
The sportos and motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
What's a David King?
Here's your host, Ken Pettigrew.
They say I'm back, kid, but all I'm saying is you better fill again, baby, because you're talking to a man right here, KenPettigrew.com. Tell a friend, tell a lover where it is you're at. I want to thank everybody at WC Auto Sales for supporting the show, blowing it up. You guys go good because you know it's cheaper to keep her. WCAutosales.com. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Only men know what I'm talking about. But we're having a hell of a good time. Thanks for everybody already in the chat room in the firing range. Please tweet. Even get Danny Glover to come on to the show because we're going to have a hell of a good time. And remember, Thursday nights we blow it out. 2 hours here. And speaking of blowing things out, we're going to have a couple porn stars on. Katie Summers and Alex Chance. So anyways, just some thoughts on that. Little food for thought. A bunch of stuff on the news. A bunch of disasters. Some from these. Man, what the hell was Todd Akins saying? What the hell was this guy saying? That women who are raped choose to get pregnant? Oh, my Lord. Some people have their head so far up their ass they can't even see straight. And this is one of them. Why would you even if you you didn't put the brakes on that as you started to speak? What do you think you are, the Ken Pettigrew Show? You can come in and just blast and give everybody a hard time? But listen, call in live, 773-3KP Show. I want to thank everybody over at WROMradio.net giving me all the love, one of my affiliates. Nice affiliates. And the Ken Pettigrew Show. Good stuff, man. I saw this, man. Daycare workers accused of encouraging toddlers to fight. You guys got to love this, man. Little toddlers in the round, man. Ding, ding. Girls getting these little kids to fight, boxing it out. What's worse, toddlers fighting and people filming them, or bums fighting and people filming filming them? What's your thought? You got to call in and let me know. But I'm very curious about that. What is some of your guys' thought? You think it's better that we have toddlers fighting, or you think it's better we have old people fighting? I was listening to a show today. Lady was talking about bullying, bullies, and how violence doesn't fix anything. Well, education is the answer. And I told her, listen, the next time a bully's going to kick the crap out of you, give him a book and educate him on how bad it is. And when he takes the book and starts beating you with it, I guess you realize maybe what I'm saying, maybe I have some truth to it. Maybe there's some truth to what I am talking about on how to deal with a bully. You can't sit there and ask them to hug. You can't sit there and ask him to please stop beating me. Please stop kicking the crap out of me. Sometimes you got to put foot to ass to solve some issues in this country. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about these toddlers at these daycare workers, But that's another scary thing, man. All you, and it sucks that some of you parents, women out there, single moms, raising kids, don't have a choice. Or maybe you're a wife and you got a lazy ass husband and they don't do a goddamn thing, and you got to take your kids to daycare, and you're gonna let some person that's barely half educated, probably dropped out of school, raise your children, and you're going to call that okay? And you're going to be satisfied with that? Well, this is what happens. But there's a lot of people to blame here. There's a lot of people to blame here because, us dropping our kids off and letting people raise your children is a big issue in this country. I think it's one of the reasons why we don't understand what family means. We don't understand what sticking to your family means. We don't understand the roles of parents in this country anymore. That's lost. But these people should, you know what we should do? Is put these girls in the ring with some like hardened female, lesbian prisoners who are willing to go at it and go kick the crap out of people. Man, we should put them in the ring with these people, with Tiana Harris, Estevian Myers. I don't even ESTEFI. I don't know how now. And Lisa Parker. All need to go round and round and round with a couple prison dykes. We'll straighten them right out. There's no doubt about that, for sure. Whoosh. But speaking of prison dykes, no, I don't know. How about, I just happened to see, you know what? Oh, we will be talking about these boys later after the first break. Two boys are crying over a Disney movie, and their parents film them and put it on YouTube. But how about some, what do you guys think about some of you out there really into plastic surgery? What do you guys think about that? How about some of these stars out there that have massive amounts of plastic surgery? What do you guys think? Man, I'm looking at a picture of Kenny Rogers. Here, I'm going to see that if I can post this in here and if I can get this shot. It is incredible of this picture of Kenny Rogers. Let's see. Kenny Rogers. Here we go. Let's see. Did it post? Damn it. I screwed it up. There we go. Look at this knucklehead right here. Look at this picture. Now, dare I say, how can he think this face at all has any chance of looking better than this guy? I mean, this guy looks scary right now. Look at these. I mean, the only thing missing are these look at devil eyes. Ah! Look at him. Tell me I'm not right. Look at this guy. He looks effing scary. He's scary looking. I mean, all we should do is put a little bit of white background and back of those red. He looked like an effing clown. I'm not, because my last name is P, doesn't mean that I'm a Picasso. But anyways, you imagine this guy, look at, hey, it is a effing train wreck how bad he looks. And the sad thing is that somebody in his family said, you know what? You look great, my friend. Kenny Rogers, you look great. I'm like, really? You're going to give, you know what? He should find his assistant and kick the living crap out of him or her. But I do have to say, there is no doubt. I mean, there are some people that have done a pretty damn good job with it. I mean, some plastic surgery works. Some of it works okay. Some of it looks okay. As a matter of fact, look at our friend right here, Mickey Rourke. Shit, he did okay for a guy who drank and partied. Look at his plastic surgery's not bad, right? Not too bad. He looks good. Around the jawline looks good. See, the cool thing about he did it right, because a lot of times when people are out there getting plastic surgery, I mean, look at his jawline here as young. Look at, he doesn't have like the thing hanging down. Like the excess skin hanging down. See, look at so it looks good here and it looks good in here. See, it's nice and clean. He didn't really have it too bad. So, it's not too bad. I do have to give him props on that. But there are some people, man. There are some people out there that have had plastic surgery that is horribly bad. Horribly bad. And one, for instance, dare I say, some of you guys admire this guy because of the shows he's done, and he's banging Mom Kardashian after the dad who died, who got off the murderer, allegedly, O.J. Simpson. Bruce Jenner was like an American. He was what men wanted to be at one point in his life until this man has done this. Once he got done with that, it was all effing over. This guy ruined it. Look what he did. Look, you think he blinks? And second of all, look at this freaking dead eye he's got. Look at this eye, man. He's got this eye here. Look at it right here. Look at this eye here. It is bad, bad, bad. That's not just a bad photo. That's a bad eyeball. It's black. Well, maybe that's his soul, because this guy had to sell out his goddamn soul when he... Oh, man, it's so a shame. Man, who is ashamed of Bruce Jenner's and what he's turned out to be? Raise your hand. I. Say a here in the firing range, because there's a lot of you guys out there that have done a horrible job. But dare I pick on an idol to most radio people, a man that has changed what radio has been, what radio has turned out to be, what radio could have been. But our man, yes, Howard Stern right there. I mean, he took... Did Howard Stern try to take as much Jew off of his face as possible? Dare I say? But listen, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about old Howard Stern and some of his plastic surgery, and I got some thoughts. You know what? I'll just finish it now. Then we'll take a break, and then we'll talk about a little bit more of Pussification of America. But look at this guy. I mean, how did they... look at his face is long. Look how long the son of a bitch is here. And it looks like they shortened it up. I mean, he definitely looks better now. But man. I mean, I think it's, who am I to hate? I can only wish to be as successful as that man in radio. So I'm not going to be a hater, but listen, hopefully one day, well, it's going to be a long time. You know why? Because you guys know as well as I know, damn right, that this sexy face is a long time before it's going to need any work. Tell a friend, tell a lover. I'm Ken Pettigrew. We'll be right back.
Business today is evolving faster than at any other time in history. And at Focus Dynamic Consulting, we are helping companies think ahead. Even while we are helping solve your business challenges today, we are thinking about the future and how we can take you there. Focus Dynamic Consulting specializes in executive business management, leadership development, team building, and mentorship. Please visit our website at www.focusdyna.com.
Yeah, everybody. Woo. Who likes getting tongue in public? Who's out there into having a little, dare I say, a little interview out there? Call in live, 773-357-7469. Any of you guys out there ever been intrigued with having a little sex in public? Any of you guys out there? Who's had sex in public? That would be a better question. Who out there has had not group sex? Group sex would be strange. I'm not sure that if I would be into a group sex situation. But, out there like driving down the highway, in the park, at the beach, in your little pop-up tent that you bought for the summer but didn't quite get to use it yet. You guys know. Not too bad, right? It's fun. The only thing is that if you get caught, how many of you out there would freak out? Oh, my God. You roll over, cops come out. Hey, put your crank away. Hold on, officer. That's a weapon. That's not a crank. No, then what? They beat you because he had a weapon. No, wait a minute. You know what? That would be a question to ask somebody. If somebody is well endowed, like John Holmes, Jeremy, what's his name? Ron Jeremy out there, like 12-ounce mouse, someone who's really swinging the meat, swinging the wood. If they get pulled over or get arrested for having a little sex in the back seat of the car or doing this or doing that, would the cops say he's got a weapon inside his pants? Especially that if you got full wood. You're like, bing! I'm just a thought. I don't know. Maybe that's not even a question to ask people. But here is a problem. Here, talking about kids that will not ever have any balls. These kids at, how old are these? These boys are probably 10 and 8 at the oldest, somewhere in there. But these two boys, speaking of well-endowed men, 12-ounce mouse, what's up, brother? Mouse. Don't know why I don't hear him. Mouse, you there? Yo, Negro. Mouse. What's going on here? Why don't I have the man on the line? Mouse, I don't hear you, brother. I see me speaking, but I don't hear you, my friend. Mouse, you there? Dude, you hung up. Dude, I'm sitting here looking all through the board like I screwed something up. Wake up, Mouse. So what did it take you a minute to get the blood from one head to the other before you can answer the phone?
Well, to be honest with you, it took about a minute and 30 seconds.
A minute. You know what? Man, how many guys out there, how many guys have that issue? Like in the morning, I got to say for me, poor Kent, man, she gets in the morning, it's all about Ken. It's like, wham, bam, thank you, man. Then I'm in the shower and off to work. That poor girl, she gets none of the good loving in the morning.
Oh, stop it. Hey, listen, she gets a piece of it Pettigrew.
Well, I guess all of that's good loving then, right?
She should be lucky. She's a saint.
Dude, you talk about someone who's a saint. I can't even believe she even stuck it out, man. I got to tell you, I am a effing. Could you guys imagine what a handful I am? I am a effing handful like no other, man. We can't go anywhere without me seeing someone and then they're acting a fool because I don't say something. Man, my soapbox is where I am standing without a doubt.
Yeah, listen, that's the advisor. That's why you get a good girl. That's she knows all about you, and she's rolling with the punches. Bitch.
Here.
She's rolling with and you think when I call you kid, well, I'm calling you fucking kid right now. and respectfully. I can call you, I don't know.
There you go.
Governor.
Do you hear the sad music or the nice music I'm playing inside the background? Listen,
I'm
don't.
weeping. It's like it's like a
Listen,
2020 interview.
listen, I feel bad because anybody willing to put up with me, man, you got to be. Yeah, I mean, because I am a train effing wreck, man. Everywhere.
Nah, we don't tough skin. It's about tough skin and tough love. You know,
Tough
believe
love.
me,
I love tough love. Hey, and plus for the rest of you who can't make a living on tough love, you can do this.
Well, you can whore yourself out to 1,000 fat chicks for $50 a piece. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I don't. You know why? I got all these sound clips and I don't even ever play them anymore. Hey, and for everybody in the DMV, by the way.
English. Who needs that? I'm never going to England.
Yeah, lately, right? You guys ever been to your local grocery store? I walk in, you know what, man? I call a local government. Call anywhere. Pakaka uno. And if you'd like to speak English, press 2.
And that's when you're talking face to face with someone.
Yeah, no doubt, right? No doubt. Hey, you know what? Last night you were going to tell a story about Phyllis Diller. She passed away. And listen, man, Phyllis Diller, I mean, there's some, she was pretty rough in the day, man. She was definitely one of the ones that were a little more edgier in her time, especially as a female. But why don't you tell the story about you meeting Phyllis Diller?
Okay, cool. I mean, again, most of my stories.
But give us
really
but hold on. Give us the Reader Digest version, because you're more of a talker than me.
Okay, so it was a long, smoggy night, and the temperatures are right, the stars are in line, and I met her. So, okay, inside. I met her at she did a book. Well, actually, it wasn't her book signing. She was showed up for Don Knott's book signing.
Right.
You remember Don Knott? It's a great guy.
Okay. Yes.
And it was in Manhattan. I forgot exactly. It might have been. It was probably. I think it was. Whatever. Anyway, some book. So I met her. And I met her another time. I actually interviewed her on a different radio show.
Okay, let's talk about when you met her, Mouse. Let's talk about when you met her.
I met her. I heard the deal.
Jesus Christ, man.
I told you my stories are awful. You know that.
I know. But...
So listen. So I met her, and awful story short, I met her, and she hugged me. I was like, I want a deep mouth kiss you. Like I made a joke like that. She didn't do it. But, like, she held me, and people took pictures, actually took pictures. It was a closed mouth kiss, like a television kiss. And she just held me, like, back in my head. Like, it was the cutest thing ever. And I
Did you
like,
get, whoa, hold on. Did you get any tongue?
No,
you didn't get
I was working for it, but she wasn't feeling it. I wish she would, again, if you
Listen, Mouse. This story's making me like these two kids. I swear, man, you're making me cry, brother. Oh my God.
It's like Barbara Walters.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. It was like these. Listen, man. It's it's sad that she's passed away, but I got to talk about this story because it's getting late or early, depending on where you're coming from, and everybody from Japan to Germany to even, like I said, Somalia. There's some dude riding on a bike, having a transistor radio, picking up the little love to all them. Tell her. In Somalia. Look at, I even got the language down. If this doesn't,
you got the dialect.
I got the dialect down. Look at, I'm the O.J. Simpson of the English language everywhere but Somalia.
That's a tough crowd.
Listen, man, that's a tough crowd. There's no doubt about that. But did you see this story about these two boys crying? Man, listen to these kids.
Oh, don't tell me it's Dr. Phil. You talking about the Dr. Phil thing?
Hold on, listen to this.
Hi.
But it was so sad.
And possibly video.
Am I supposed to laugh at Mouse? Am I supposed to laugh at these two crying kids? Oh my God, these two boys are on some Disney movie about some kid named Timothy Green who was some ass-wiping freaking supposedly half tree, half boy kid that dies. Really? What are they crying over Bambi too? Give me a break, man. Oh, man. Man, that was... Oh, it was effing insane. These two boys, listen to these boys crying.
What happened to Timothy Green?
All those leaves came off, so we had to go.
I love it. I love it. I'm not mocking him. Listen, let's be politically correct, Ken. He's just, he's sensitive to his needs. And we both know how that's going. Like, he just wants to be held, Ken. He just wants to be held.
Listen, man, that kid needs a little freaking manning up, dude. I'm telling you, man.
Well, and listen, not for nothing, bad pun. He's definitely probably from what I heard.
Mouse,
he's gonna
listen.
have to
but the sad thing is, you know what? As much as that, I want to make fun of him. Imagine when this kid
I'm just joking, man.
I'm not joking about it. I mean it. But just imagine this. Imagine this. When this kid is now going to be 16, 17, 18 years old, and that kid's going to have a friend like me or try to play sports or try to do something, this video's going to be around forever. So understand, you idiot parents, if you're going to post your two little pussification of two little boys crying like little effing girls over a dead kid on some fake movie, it's on the internet forever. I post shit because I'm a grown effing man, and I will back anything that I have said and tell you all to kiss my white ass. But these are two boys, little boys, and these kids are going to be ridiculed their whole life. And one day, these kids are going to be the kids out there. I've been bullied. Wah, wah. You know what? You need to teach your kids little manhood.
A mental scar.
Oh.
It goes a lot further than that.
I would never do this to my child. But Mouse, brother, I'm going to wrap this up here in a minute, my friend. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for giving us the long, drawn-out story about you and Phyllis Diller. And you get. I mean, here, Mouse. I got one more question. Did you have to blow the dust off it, or did you knock the dust off it? Did you go like this?
I'm sorry.
Listen. Did you take the dust and do this to it? Or this. So did you blow it off or did you knock it off? That's all I have to ask.
I wish I had a better story.
Anyways, Mouse, brother, man.
Mouse,
I'll talk to you later, my friend.
Is the truth. Listen, as soon as you get off the air, man, you give me a call. Okay?
Mouse, later, brother. Yeah, everybody, that's 12-ounce Mouse and his little friend 6-ounce Mouse. But anyways, man, I hope everybody's had a hell of a good time. And all I'm saying, man, as much as that I want to make fun about these kids, and I have, shame on these parents for doing this to their children. Shame on their parents for ever posting a video of your two young boys. Because like it or not, how sensitive you want us men to be, how sensitive you think us men should be, how cowardice you think us men should be. We're not, everybody. We're not. That's not what your son's friends are going to be like. That's not what your son's friends are going to treat them so nice and understanding. It absolutely drives me crazy. Listen, you guys need to, you can't let your kids, you can't first of all do that to them. You got to have a little freaking sense when takes anybody. You just can't be a You know, anybody can be a mom, anybody can be a dad, but not many people can be a mother. Not many people can be a father. Understand what I'm saying. It matters. Remember, tell a friend, tell a lover. 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. 11 p.m. on the East Coast, all around the world, conquering it. Tell a friend, tell a lover where it is you're at. KenPettigrew.com. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace, everybody.